Njani Molweni Afsheni Tobelanda. So today guys we're talking about IRM 2024. The portfolio is out. As you can see guys, it's introduction to research methodology for criminal law justice. Today here we have IRM, and I hope that many of you are willing to be participating in this IRM. So guys, the first thing that you must know is that the examination is due on the 27th of when? 27th of May. Then the examination consists of 80 marks. It's a 4 questions. It's a 10 days, 12 hours, guys. It's an open book. And then we have something that you must know first is that they said when you are not required, when you must include references in the form of a footnote. Then they said that in order to ensure that your portfolio is in line with the School of Law's prescribed formal requirements, must be, so you must follow the prescribed formal requirements, which is a font size, spacing, which is found on the tutorial letter 301. So it's very much important by starting from the formal requirements that they are talking about. These formal requirements from the tutorial letter 301, they say that the text of all documents must be typed in font type Arial and font size 12. So let's see, for example, so we'll start by including the font size Arial size 12. Arial size 12. It means that you'll come to your question answer. Let me just say paste this one. You can see then when you want to write about the font size, it means that when you have finished writing your assignment, you just press you just press Ctrl A, then you highlighted everything, then you come to the font, you choose area, then if you don't see Arial, you just type area, then you choose size 12, right? You choose size 12. Then it's very much important for you when you write to come here and then you apply set as a default so that it can be defaulted to all the document after choosing Arial size 12. And then they will ask you, then you say yes. Then it will change to whole document if you want to change to whole document. These are formal requirements that apply typed. Then you can see if it is Arial size 12, then it should be like this. Even when you are writing, it should be going on like this. We have put it. Then let's just say we are writing things like this, I'm just showing you. The only reason why I'm doing this, I want to show you something. Then we go here and say that the text of the document must be justified 1,5 spacing and with a 12 pt after each paragraph. So when you are done writing, it means that you'll come and highlight whatever you are highlighting, the whole part that you want to make changes of where you answered. Then you go and press here on the line and paragraph spacing, then make sure that you choose 1.5, which will be, the document will be like changes like this. Then when you come back again, you will see here that there is a right click which shows that it's on the 1.5. Then you go and choose a line option. On the line option, then you come here and make sure that it's after 12 pt. Then the rest of the things can be like this, no problem. You press OK. Then you came here to the justify. Then you justify your document. When you justify your document, everything will be equal on this side. So everything will be equal on this side. Then it means that you have justified your document. Then this is how they are talking about you. The document must be like this. Then let's go and check another one. Then they say that The footnotes that they are talking about, the first footnote must be justified in a single spacing line with no spaces after each footnote, and footnote must be in Arial size 12. So let's just give an example that you come here to the reference, and then maybe you are inserting here, you insert here, then you just say lecture book CI1 page 11111. Then you must always put full stop on any of your footnotes. You must always put a full stop. Then as a result of that, you go and find another exciting news here. Then you have to reference such a thing. Since you love it, you come and insert a footnote. Then you say that file maybe G P say, then you said I'm just giving an example. Then you put a footnote. Then when you are done with all, then it means that when you are done with assignment, you will highlight your footnotes. Then after highlighting your footnotes, you'll come and click on the paragraph. On the paragraph, it means that you will ensure that here is 0000. Here is a single. Then you come to the indentation. Then you ensure that you press it to be on the 1.25. Then since they choose hanging, you come and choose hanging. Okay, so when you choose the hanging, then the document will be on the hanging side. So that's what they are talking about when they say that you must choose such a thing. Then you choose hanging, then you press, then you have changed the document, right? Sorry, you have to justify your document. Sorry, you have to justify your document. Ensure that your document is justified. It's justified. And don't forget, here it should be hanging. Here should be 1.25. If it's 1 point, you can actually put 25. Then it's 1.25, right? Then you press OK. Then it will do the changes, right? So yeah, now we have seen, I was giving you some how to do it. Then we have seen how to do it. Now it's time to go and read. You can put the margins, all those. If you do not know, you can actually seek help. I've shown some of the things that you must include. Now we are going to start with the assignment and ensure that we have a time. So they said that the Constitutional Court of South Africa, in the case of Sidumo versus Rustenburg Platinum Mine, they devised a new test to be applied when determining the fairness of dismissal. Discuss the case of Sidumo in the prescribed format. Then it means that in this case you are going to check those formulated new tests that are applied in the case of Sidumo. So you are not going to be checking what was transpired. Most of the things you'll be focusing mostly on the cases that were formulated in the case of Sidumo and how they were formulated and how they were applied by the Constitutional Court. Then it's very much important that you come to your answer. Then you said that question 1. Then because it's in the prescribed form, here you put a fact of a case. Fact of a case. Then after the fact of a case, you will go for legal question. After legal question, you will go for decidendi. After decidendi, you will go to the judgment. It is very much important to write it like this, so that when you read the question, that you summarize, it makes sense. So the first thing that you must know, before you even read. You must know that this case is talking about the dismissal, right? And when we talk about the dismissal in UNISA, we have a module called labor law MRL 3702, which specializes with dismissal. Dismissal is specialized on the labor law, which you're about to do when you are doing the third year. But now, because you are doing the first year, the labor law is a very crucial module on the third year. And then for now, I'm just giving you that there is this module. And then one of the notes of this module is this one. Is that it's the guidelines that I want you to know. They said that the guideline for a procedural fair dismissal, right? That the employer should conduct an investigation into the allegation, conduct an investigation into an allegation, into the allegation. Then the employer must notify the employee about the allegation. Then the employee should get an opportunity to respond to the allegation, and the employee gets a reasonable time to prepare to respond, right? And then the employee can be assisted by trade union or a shop steward. After the inquiry, the employer should communicate the decision. If it is a dismissal, the employee must communicate why the person was dismissed, so that the matter can be referred to the bargaining council. So we have read about this guideline on the book of on the labor law book. I'm doing this because I know that you do not know this. I've already passed this, right? So I know where to find things. So let's go straight to the let's go straight to the oh yes, I don't know why it's running away like this. So let's go straight to the case of Stumo. The case of Stumo. Okay, let's start. The issue here is the issue. We have to read from the background. They said that Mr. Sidumo was dismissed. He was employed on the 2 December 1985 by the Rustenburg Platinum as the employer. Mr. Sidumo was part of security services. It means that here it should be something that you've written down when you are writing on the effect of the case. You must know that the person was what the person was, right? So it's one of the things that you must know, that Stumo was part of the services. When you analyze, when you summarize, right? Let's go back. Thereafter, he was promoted to his position, but still he was doing the security services. Then he was dismissed from the job, but they've never stated why he was dismissed. Then he contested his dismissal, but we have not read what he has dismissed. And then it must be clear that it must be clean record for the period of 15 years. So this one is very, very, very much important that you put down as a note on your you must put down that the guy had a clean disciplinary record for over a period of 15 years. So it says Dumo will have a good record. Then did Dumo know that after internal disciplinary inquiry, appeal of litigation to records, but we have not been told why he was dismissed. The water valve readdressing section is in higher security facility near Rustenburg that provides benefaction services. We have not been told why he's been negligent, why he's been so now we are told why he was dismissed. They said that Mr. Duma was dismissed for negligently failing to apply established detailed individual search procedure were part of the theft. So it's very much important that you written this down, right? I'm giving you like this so that you know. So I will be giving you even in the, sorry, I've opened up the wrong one. Sorry. you will be. So yeah, so it's very much important that when you start here, you will come and copy this case, since this case has already been in a good form. Then maybe when you started to summarize here, you will give it the full. You will come to the references, then you come to insert. I'm just giving you so that you know how it's done. Then maybe you return the case of Stumo. Then it's very much important to put para. You cannot just write a full case and then, like you, where did you get such a thing? You must ensure that you include para to show that you have read the case. So it's very clear that this is para 3. So it's very much important that you come here and write para 3, right? Then you write the full stop. Make sure you always put the full stop. It's very, very much important. So when we are still here, most of the people, they don't write para. Instead of writing para, you can just put the where is that? You write it like this. It's another form that shows that it's para, right? Make sure that you put it like this. You put it like this. So it's Stumo case versus others. Then you put it CC, then you put number 3, which shows that you have taken it from paragraph number 3. This shows that you are paraphrasing the case. And then you come then after that. It's very much important when you firstly footnoted the case. You must put here in after the Sidumo case. So this is very much important. When you firstly summarize the case, make sure that you put it that it says Dumo case. You put the full case. Then after putting the full case, you written here in after the Sidumo case, so that they know that after that you'll be writing Sidumo case. So because here you have written like those security services, when you come here to this one, because this one of a negligent, you find it in the paragraph number 6, then you will come here and insert a footnote like this. Then here when you set footnote, you just come and say Sidumo. Then you put it Sidumo 6. Then you put a full stop, just like this. Sidumo 6. Sidumo case. Or Sidumo 6. Or you can just say Sidumo case if you want. Sidumo case 6. Then that shows that it says Stumo, you took it from paragraph 6. Then that's how you'll be summarizing when you go forward. Stumo. Then when after you have done, then you'll put the indentations, then it will be on the straight line together. But for now, I'm just showing you how you must be referencing after the case, so that everything that you'll be doing, you could be getting, you'll be taking from the case. All right, let's go. So it's talking about Sidumo, the man who was negligently, and then a challenge based on the section 191 of the Labor Relation Act, which stated the procedure of how it should be done. And then let's go forward. So when we have read about it, that said that the mine applied to the Labor Court in terms of section 145 of the LAR to review and set aside the commissioner's award the interpretation and application of section 145 loom large in this case and will be dealt with in greater details in the course. So it is very much important that this case was dealing with section 145 of the LR. It's very much important. Then you must know, you must tell them that the case was dealing with this case is based on this one. It's based on the section 145 LMR. Since that one you have taken it from the 8, you do the same thing. You do the same thing, then you come here, you put it, and then you return Sidumo. You see, this is clearly show that you were not copying, you were straight to the business and then you were writing things. So here I've already showed you how you must write and how you summarize. Then you can see the security service. Then you can see I've put it, then you base on the section 145 of the LRA. Then let's go and read the conclusion. What was the concluded about this section 145? Because it's very much important before you come to the legal to read about the judgment. It's very much important so that you know what the judgment is like. Then you come back and then you read the case. So let's go and see the judgment. Then in one of the documents that I trust, love, and cherish, it says that it stated very clear that the CC handed down judgment in Sidumo versus another. In Sidumo, the court held that the grounds for review of CCMA arbitration award set out in section 145 of the LRA were governed by the constitutional standard of reasonableness. In terms of this standard, when courts review disputes, they must assess the reasonableness of a CCMA commissioner's award by establishing whether the decision is one of that reasonable decision maker could not reach. That was the case of this was the judgment. Now this was the judgment based on the Sidumo's case. Right? Now let's go and read about the test based on this case. So you have to go to the chapter 4 in this document that I cherished mostly, and then you read about the test for the review in the Sidumo decision. Remember, they said that you must formulate those tests, you must write down those, you must be able to formulate those tests in the examination. Those the tests to review in the Sidumo case. And they said then they started by the fact of the case. Then the CSCMA commissioner found that the dismissal was procedural fair, but the sanction of dismissal was inappropriate because the employee had suffered no loss. The employee had not acted intentionally and because his conduct did not go to the heart of the employment relationship. And then there's a lot that was decided. They even focused on the case of the care phone. You must know what happened to this case of the care phone in order for you to know about the section 145 of the LRA. So some of the things that you must know. I'm not going to discuss this one. If you want me to discuss about this one, then we will meet if you want me to have a class with you. Remember, I'm just giving you an overview of the case. I can't give you everything about the case, so you have to find out the legal question. I've already told you about 140, about what the judgment of this case. So it's up to you to go and find the legal question, and then it's up to you to write about the ratio decidendi. I know those things. I know what transpired in this case. So it's up to you to go and read this case. I was just giving you some overview and some of the documents that you must read. This document is very much important. You must have this document in order to understand. Then if you have this document, you read together with the case, it will be very handy. Now let's come to question number 2. What are the benefits of conducting research? In addition, in your answer, you must highlight the basic method. In order for you to answer this question, you must really read the instruction. It's very much important to read the instructions, because once you read the instructions, it will be very good for you to write. Um, there's a place that I want to read, where I've read earlier. You know, here they said that when question refers to question legislation law, you are not required to find or read these legal sources. You only need to know what is explained in the study guide. No additional research or reading is necessary. So they are talking about this question 2. Question 2, you must only focus on the study guide. You must the benefit of conducting research. Those points that are made in the study guide, you must able to highlight those things, and then you get 10 marks. Then there's no need for you to go for 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 additional resources about the research. Make sure that you only refer to the study guide. Don't forget, when you answer this question, focus on the study guide. On the study guide, there's a benefit of conducting research. Go and focus on those benefits, write them down, then you'll get 10 marks. Do not consult additional resources, those other books. No, only focus on this one. Where you can focus on the additional is here, where you are writing about this one called SDUM. Then on the next video, we will talk about question 3, and we'll talk about question 4 on the same day. Then today we're talking about question 1, and we talk about question 2. Question 2, I want to give you some answers, because those benefits are there on the study guide. You just have to open it, then you summarize, then you are done. So thank you very much, guys, for watching. Don't forget that if you want me to teach you about the whole document and supply you with the information, you must know that my lesson, you must know that this portfolio, oh, I didn't write it. Is it? Maybe it's portfolio. You must know that this portfolio lesson. So I charge 800 for lessons. I mean, for teaching you about. I don't write portfolio for anybody. I don't write portfolio. That's one you must know. I don't write portfolio for anybody. No, I don't write portfolio. That's one you must know. I only give a lessons of portfolio, meaning that I'll give you all the documents, and then I'll teach you how to write, and able to teach you how to footnote and everything, so that your IRM will be on the standard. You can do it if you pay me 800 rand. I do not write portfolios. I just teach you how to write portfolios and give you all the materials that you will need for such portfolios. So if you are a person who will need me to be on your side when you are writing your own portfolio, so that the portfolio could be on the standard, well, 800 could be the one that you can pay me. After paying me, you just WhatsApp me on this number, 06 198421335. Remember, don't WhatsApp me and say that I have seen the document of Stumo. Can you please send me the documents? No, 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 that's not how it works. I told you that all the documents and everything I give when you pay 800 for the lessons. The lessons are unlimited, meaning that I will give you the lessons until you finish up your portfolio, meaning that if you pay today, you will have the same 10 days where I'll give you a lessons about the portfolio, and then I will be supplying you with the documents if you want to be part of the IRM, to be part of my lessons, to those that wish to be. So thanks you very much, guys, to watch my videos. I hope that you have learned a lot. We'll meet next time, same place, same channel. Have a nice, lovely Sunday, guys. Thank you very much.